I wash the dishes even when it's not my turn. Just yesterday I got home from work just absolutely wrung out and tired. She was in the kitchen cooking. So I just rolled up my sleeves and started washing the dishes in the sink. Why? Because I wanted to be there by her and I know she appreciated me do the dishes. I'm also the guy constantly looking at the gas gauge in her car. When it gets down to a quarter tank, I'll go and fill it up. She's more than capable of doing it. I just like doing it for her. Another thing I do is hide her favorite candy bars around the house where only she'll find them. Sort of a perpetual Easter egg hunt. She texted me just 2 days ago, found another one. In my bathrobe? Don't ever stop. Red heart. Take care of her elderly parents. Spend your evening sitting in hospitals with them to give your wife a break or wiping asses and help to shower your father-in-law. This may not sound romantic or special, but ask any daughters of older parents how they would perceive it. I had to take care of my elderly mother. It's a lot of work and a huge emotional drain. I am so thankful for all of the assistance that the missus provided when I was unable to do that. Like I was at work, and she was at home. Pick up flowers when I'm at the grocery store. I do that specifically for her and not because it's necessary to maintain the house. It's not expensive, unless $10 is expensive, and it takes little effort because I have to walk past the floral department on the way to produce. The newest thing is that every time she walks in the room, I stop what I'm doing and look at her, not glare, not ogle, but look, until she leaves. If I have my phone in my hands, I put that face down. If the TV is on, I pause it on the DVR. The only thing I don't stop doing is when I'm cooking or when I'm bathing my son. Both of these are being well received by her. The looking thing, especially so. That always seems to elicit a positive visceral response. I occasionally get a surprise midday coffee for her, but that's not gone over so well because, lately, she's developed a love-hate relationship with coffee. This one may go by the wayside until she starts asking me to pick up coffee for her regularly. I've had a horrible week emotionally. Yesterday my husband came by the office and brought flowers, a candy bar, and my dog for a quick visit. I felt so loved and seen. I use a dry eraser marker and write little notes to her on her mirror in the bathroom. Love this. Great idea. Bring her morning coffee the way she likes it without being asked. Okay, I'm a woman stepping in to say, listen to this guy. Look up love language. My wife's a service, so I randomly do chores and run errands for her. Even little things, like changing a light bulb, makes her happy. You need to know her love language. This is so important. Both partners should know their own and the other's love language. It makes communicating and doing things to show you love them so much easier and effective. Tell her, touch her, trust her. Teamwork. So like a grown-up bop it. I'm multilingual, so once in a while I'll write love poems for my wife in Arabic and translate them into English. She loves them. Active listening without problem solving. How does one not problem solve? I'm a mechanic. My whole life is problem solving and fixing things. How do you just turn that off? Come up from behind her and wrap my arms around her and kiss her neck or her cheek. Super simple, super easy and super effective. Come up from behind with an RKO, only when she's standing in front of the bed. Get up early, feed the boys, tidy up a bit and then take them out for a walk or game. Gives her a lie-in and time for herself. New game. Dogs or kids? I had to stop reading this after the first comment. Your wives are lucky to have you. Standards here are so reasonable and realistic but splendid. Unexpected helicopter. I don't care if she's laughing with me or at me, as long as she's smiling. Feel like I am missing a reference here, just like random emoji helicopters? Wake up to feed the dogs. Grab the kiddo, or whatever is causing disruption in the morning. Don't fuss about it. Don't make a bunch of noise. Just let her sleep. Hero. Bringing home food, snacks randomly. I go grocery shopping and pick up things I remember her saying she likes but we don't get often. Cycling through things so she won't get tired of them. I cook random nice meals. A lot of shit to do with food tbh. A way to a woman's heart. Almost 14 years in, 3 kids. Hey, do you want to go upstairs and read while I take care of the kids? Or, surprise, I took the day off. Let's go get breakfast. 5 secrets to a happy marriage. I should be charging you for this but here you go. 1. Dishes. Takes like 5 minutes. 2. Call her at least once midday just to check on her and see how her day is going. 3. Make out with her. A lot of couples stop kissing as the relationship gets older. 4. Thank her for stuff like taking care of your kids or cooking supper. I know you appreciate it, so tell her. 5. If she is folding laundry, sit down next to her, help her fold it, and talk. Bonus. Make her laugh by any means necessary. Trust me, these actions come with a great ROI. So amazing. Yes. Hitachi Magic Wand. Hell yeah. Say I love you multiple times a day and kiss and hug her multiple times a day. Doing little things to make her life easier. No tit for tat in this household. Leaving her little notes. Messaging her every morning telling her how much I love her so she will see it when she wakes up. Every morning before leaving for work I lean over and kiss her forehead. My wife doesn't even really care for flowers, but I buy cheap flowers every 2 weeks. Just at the grocery store, less than $10. They are always on the counter and her friends always comment on what lucky lady she is and then give her a ton of compliments about the house and she just eats that up. Win-win. Foot scrub. We have an electric pumice stone, lotion, and rub. Rub her back. A little bit of physical affection goes a long way. Back and head rubs are truly the way. Going downtown. This. Bringing home a bagel and a coffee from downtown gets the job done. Pipe regularly, do chores. This. I do the daily chores, make and clean up dinner, bedtime routine, and then get her a bath, filled water bottle, snacks, phone charger, and let her watch TV by herself or with her whichever she wants. Sometimes I run into the room very excitedly just to give her a kiss and go back to what I was doing. My brothers, this has to be specific to your wife's love language. And if you're lucky like me, you can just get her a thoughtful gift and my love is communicated. 38 years married. Say I love you at bedtime and a hug and good morning every day. 1. Buy her flowers sometimes. 2. Look at her in her eyes with intent like she's a delicious meal. Then I kiss her while I touch her face. I have learned she likes a very on-purpose kissing session. No pecks on the lips. 3. Set up the coffee in the morning. This one is probably the most important. If there's no coffee ready, people could get murdered. 4. Make sure she feels needed and or wanted. Been together 17 years. Reduced price co-op flowers. The greater the markdown and the cheaper the flowers, the better. Leave that price tag on. Best deal yet? 45 pence for a big bunch of unopened lilies. She's worth it. During the winter I always clean her vehicle off and have a path shoveled in the morning. How many times has she cleaned off your vehicle and shoveled the path for you? My husband, married 15 years, lays on my side of the bed before I climb in. He warms the sheets for me. I am always cold. The small gesture means the world to me. This is adorable, OMG.